Valby is one of the most popular Descendant currently in the game. With a mobility mobbing skill that is only beaten by the speed and wave clear potential of a bunny and the damage boosting Transcendent mod comparable with Enzo's supply firearm enhancer, Valby cemented herself as one of the most versatile Descendant the game has to offer. In this video I will show you my current Valby build, which contains a budget version for the early game, a wave clear version and a bossing version. Use the time codes in the video description to skip to any build variants of your liking. The key mod for this build is a Transcendent mod, Supply Moisture, which gives you 20% critical hit rate for your skill and firearm and 10% skill duration. What makes the mod so great is the critical modifier being additive instead of multiplicative. The value is added before you multiply it by the critical multipliers from your critical firearm mods. This means you can easily achieve a critical chance over 50% with the Tamer and 70% with the Enduring Legacy. Valby is able to capitalize on range, duration, cooldown and damage. So for the budget build, you want to slot in one of each to be prepared for any situation. Use skill expansion and skill extension for the range and duration. Use the non-attribute specialist for the damage. And use nimble fingers for the cooldown. Slot in a time distribution to bolster your HP and a little bit of cooldown reduction. Pair the setup with a strong weapon like the Tamer or the Enduring Legacy and you will march through the normal mode like no one else. Once you reach hard mode and you are sure that you want to invest into Valby, you can use crystallized catalysts to make her the S-tier powerhouse she deserves to be. In this case, let me show you my two ultimate Valby builds. The first build is a wave clear mobbing build, focusing on maximizing skill damage, range, duration and cooldown with enough HP to survive any normal missions. Use nimble fingers for the cooldown reduction, skill simplification and non-attribute specialist for the damage, skill expansion and amplification control for the range, maximize duration and skill extension for the duration, increase HP, battle of stamina and increase death for the survivability. If you want, you can swap out the amplification control for maximize range. However, in my opinion, the little bit range that you gain from maximize range over amplification control does not justify the 20% damage modifier penalty. With this build, you will be able to clear any hard missions and infiltration operations. The second build for Valby is a bossing build for any Void Interception missions. Since the Void Interception bosses are more of a benchmark test for the weapon damage and a challenge for endurance, this build focuses on the survivability while utilizing the critical buff from Supply Moisture. Trade out the nimble fingers for time distribution. Use Stim Accelerant instead of Battle of Stamina. Change the amplification control for the shield conversion death. And finally, switch the skill simplification for the HP collector. With this setup, you will be able to reach more than 20,000 HP and 35,000 defense, tanking any bosses before Gluttony with ease. Just note that a good weapon must be present for this build to thrive. Therefore, I recommend you, if you are under MR15, the Tamer, and if you are over MR15, the Enduring Legacy. Here are my equipment just for the reference. If the video helped you, please consider to subscribe to this channel. And if you have any questions, leave a comment below. Thank you for watching.